a returning visitor. You want to introduce yourself?
Chief Jay Heckle, Marinette Fire Department.
Yes, there's some fires today.
Yep, it's been busy early this season so far.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Which is never a good thing when the weather's cold.
No. And I imagine, they don't have anywhere else to go, so they get displaced somewhere, like
Yep.
a motel or something like that.
Sometimes the Red Cross will come in and help.
Yeah.
Relatives.
Yeah.
Most people go to relatives.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. But other than fires, you guys got a new fire truck.
Yep, we just took delivery of a brand new 2024 Pierce Saber pumper. We've been working on acquiring that for a couple years now, actually.
Wow, I remember that. Yeah.
Going through the process of specking one out. That got a little expensive, and then the time frame for the build of the new trucks went from 24 months almost out to 42 months. So a truck that you would order today, you would see maybe about 3 years down the road.
Oh my goodness.
So we were able to work with a couple different folks. We put our ideas on what we were looking for to some of the different manufacturers. Some of them weren't interested, some of them weren't able to quite meet our spec. So with this truck, it's actually it's one of Pierce's line trucks that they build that they put in place between like the custom build and stuff like that in case the department needs a truck like ASAP. So we were able to work with the Pierce rep on that, and we were able to get it. I call it a 97% truck. It's like 97% of the original truck that we had spec'd out. But it also came in quicker. We ordered it in April of 24, and we actually took delivery of it just 2 weeks ago.
That's wonderful.
So
has it been out and about already?
A couple different tours. We stopped by City Hall with it to show the mayor and folks like finance director, folks that helped us out with it.
Right.
Brian Miller, city engineer, helped us with writing the specifications and the bid packet and stuff like that. And then it was at City Hall again last night ahead of the city council meeting for all the persons to take a look at. So
I hope they thought it was beautiful. It's a nice truck.
Yeah, it's a nice looking rig.
Yeah.
Now we have to start putting the equipment on it.
Yeah. What does that entail?
So it's basically putting everything from fire extinguishers to all the hand tools, the hoses. Some of the stuff is going to have to wait, and it's going to have to be like a rapid switch over.
Oh yeah.
Because once it comes off one truck and goes on to this one, then that other truck will be basically out of service.
Yeah.
So we have to do that. Some of the guys gathered around the truck yesterday, and we looked at different spots where we wanted to mount stuff, different ideas. So
that's cool.
So we'll start that process, and then once that's done or close to done, the manufacturer will send somebody out to train everybody on it.
Oh,
so
nice.
they know the operation of it. I mean, we have the basic concept, but there's still some nuances of the new truck that we'll have to learn.
Yeah.
And then once that's done and all the equipment's on it, our plan is, or my plan, actually it'll be a department event. We're gonna do a push-in ceremony. So you have give a little bit of background on the history of the push-in. You give a little bit of background on the apparatus, and then all the folks that are in attendance help push the fire truck into the station to get it ready for its first call.
Wow.
And then you kind of once that's done, you kind of have a show and tell.
Oh yeah.
Open up all the compartments, let folks
people look in there,
wander around and look at it and ask questions. And
oh yeah, they should definitely ask questions, whether it's about a fire truck or just
anything. Anything
in general. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. So is there anything that you would want our listeners to know? Something that really stands out about um, what we talked about today?
So when we started down this road, the reason we ended up we went and got a new truck is a typical fire apparatus has a service life. Right now, our current engine 101, which will be the designator of the new truck, will be an engine 101. Is it's at its 30-year service life. So there's that impacts certain things, ISO ratings, stuff like that. So once it gets to that age, it's time to replace it. So our current frontline engine, our engine 109, that'll shift to the reserve status, and then the new engine 101 will be our first out truck.
That's going to be
engine.
Very cool when you first take it out to a call or something. I don't know. I think that'd be kind of neat. Woohoo! Well, thank you for stopping on in.
Yeah, if anybody wants to stop and see it,
Yeah.
they can certainly pop in, and if we're able to, we'll give them a quick little tour of it. It's not really much to see right now, other than the truck. It's
so pretty.
just nothing on it yet, but
It's nice
we'll
and
be
red.
working on it.
I love it.
We did change the color scheme on it, which was a little different.
What'd you do?
Got some comments both ways. We went. Our current fleet is white over red.
Yeah.
We went with a black over red. Just to, it changes things up.
Yeah. Puts you in
It
style.
doesn't match. It doesn't match the other fleet.
Right.
Or,
That's
but
okay.
you have to make a change sometimes.
People will know who you are when you're coming.
Yep.
I mean, the sirens and the black.
Yeah. So,
Very cool. Wow.
we
Lots
did
of
take
things.
one interesting thing. We did maybe a piece of nostalgia, whatever you want to call it. We did take the bell that was originally mounted on engine 101,
Yeah.
and we took it off and we had it remounted on the new engine.
Beautiful.
So we hope to carry that
Tradition.
forward
Yeah.
as we change apparatus.
That is awesome.
So
I like that. I like that. It's just to have that remembrance, of your previous one to your new one. That's awesome. I love it. All right. Well, thank you for coming in and sharing these updates with us.
thanks for having us.
No problem. And listeners and viewers,